Yes, by all means, let us partake in... These bodies have been purged.
Who could have done this?
I suspect we shall soon find out.
A magister. Dead on the beach. What a surprise.
The seaside doesn't suit them, does it? I fancy a swim.
You need a bath. Black Ring. Would they be doing the purging?
The plot thinnens.
Hard to fathom such magic, even when it's right before your eyes. Magisters and paladins, all dead.
Mighty Seven, watch over your fallen servant.
No spirits linger here. Strange.
A hulking Black Ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're not one of mine. You're not from headquarters either. Explain yourself, or I'll open you up and rip out an answer myself.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
Almira, apologies, mistress. I'd never have dreamed of questioning any thrall of yours.
He bows and gestures for you to pass. The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection. He winces at the damage before seeing you approach.
Mistress Almira, how can I be of service? I lost it while trying to take the Orc Temple. I lost half my troops as well. That place was too heavily trapped. The conjurer over there was dispatched to us to help flood the temple with seawater instead. I won't, but I can't, Mistress Almira. We have orders. The temple has to stay submerged. I can't, mistress. Orders are orders.
The glass is black. At first. But then a sickly haze begins to form, like sand upon a pond. The haze shimmers and becomes a face. A one. You feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood. God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. You know the wrong answer will send this man, this sallow man, into a ferocious rage. It works, and instantly you know what the sallow man wants. Alexander, and you know too what he's offering. Whatever you desire yourself to be. But Sallow turns away. You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
If he still thinks he's the one that will replace Daddy Dearest, he's in for a surprise.
I've got questions for him, and he'd better have answers, or his second
Cutting him down a second time will be even more satisfying than the first.
Has as many lives as a cat, it seems. Let's see if he acts.
Oh, won't he be ever so happy to see us? This is going to be...
The spirit of a Black Ring conjurer looks around in confusion, seemingly oblivious to you. The spirit suddenly looks up. Her eyes widen as she sees an abyss.
Nothing to see here. Please move along. I know it's doomed. All will die, and all...
I've spotted something.
Embedded in the stone stands an ancient and venerable sword, as sharp and as strong as the day it was made. It feels good, cool to the touch, and a perfect fit for your hand. The sword does not budge. The sword slides smoothly free, but the silence of the cave is broken by the clank and whir of machinery. Uh-oh.
Yield to none!
Right where I was.
These look curiously familiar.
out of your...
A saltwater crocodile looks around, seemingly disoriented. It's...
Where'd the water go? Why does my head hurt so much? The shore, yes. After a rest.
The crocodile slumps down and closes its eyes.
Ugh.
If I understand this correctly, it reads, walk safely in VROGIR's path.
It looks like this place gave the Black Ring a bloody nose. Best be careful ahead.
The spirit of a Black Ring defiler frantically drags something, or someone, backwards with both hands. He glances...
Help! Somebody knows the flame!
A spectral arrow suddenly lodges itself between his eyes with a hollow thwack. His face turns slack and confused before he collapses backwards in a heap. The spirit of a Black Ring witch flails and writhes on the floor, engulfed by ghostly flames. An unseen force hauls her backwards, as if to bring her to safety. The faint sound of an arrow being loosed echoes through the hall. Whatever force has been dragging the witch abruptly stops. She goes limp. The flame...
I found something. VROGIR's culture was so focused on brutality and violence, yet they write so beautifully of it.
An ancient-looking lever stands before you. It's still damp from the recently received. There's a small slot in the side of the lever, almost like a keyhole. A deep rumble heralds the wall beyond sliding downwards, a hidden door. The grim drip, drip, drip of floodwater and the bloated body at your feet make this place feel more like a defiled tomb than a temple. Nevertheless, you approach the altar. Your vision clouds, and you open your eyes to a dark glade. Before you lies a bull, trapped beneath a fallen tree. As you watch, it transforms to a bear, claws digging into the earth as it struggles to dislodge the log. You blink, and it turns again. A gorilla now. It's vaulted back, pushing hard. After a few more minutes' struggle, it slumps to the ground, defeated.
Strength! Give me your vigor!
The god shifts shape again, contorting into a snake. Grimacing, you reach out your hand, and VROGIR sinks his fangs deep into your palm. You feel his curse spreading throughout your body as your strength starts to ebb away. At the same time, the snake grows stronger and starts to pulse with a faint light. You drag your hand back before the very last of your vigor slips away, and you stand hunched over and gasping for breath. The god bursts into yellow flame, searing its way through the log. VROGIR transforms again, standing before you in his true orcish form, before snorting in derision and walking away. The vision slowly fades, and you are back in the temple, the smell of damp death filling your nostrils. You see that a crude sun pictograph has been hacked into the altar's rock.
Careful now, that's a trap. Careful, I've spotted a trap.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once...
Something's missing here. Something valuable.
The ghost stares right through you, a horrified look upon her face.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have.
Hope flashes in her eyes as she tries to focus upon you.
Those black-ringed dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
She turns away.
Fallen, my child. Our Lord will resurrect.
Do you serve the God King's scum? That's our task. We would take the Elven Temple as soon as we could pass the Shriekers. You steal our service. You'll die there like the others, and in dying you'll serve the king. Perhaps we'll follow on your coattails, and we shall have the reward for... You're not trying to escape.
The sallow man's bloodless countenance appears within the glass. Wordlessly, pitilessly, hungrily, he asks you for... The sallow man, without speaking, tells you Alexander is in hiding. Sallow turns away.
The Black Ring group spoke the truth.
We need a purging one to defeat them.
Explain yourself!
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide. A strange smile.
The gods chose you as their champion. Some bones past their prime. Run home, little godworker. You find only death here. We have all swatted flies. You are not worthy of this temple. Run back to your hearth. Cower there while death searches for you.
The laughter dies from the elf's eyes. Replace...
Good. It is proper that the godwoken should not be so easily pushed away. You may proceed. You find no threat here. Not from me, at least. The island is not overrun. This temple stands strong. The other gods were clearly not as powerful as CANDELIUS. In his fortress, the Black Ring did not succeed. They do not kill the godwoken, but they do not fail. Now, knights and godwoken both cower behind monsters, tied to sticks. Yes, he resides here for a time. He and his troop commandeered the top. He is not the godwoken I expect. Few for or shrieking monsters tied to posts. I protect the godwoken of this temple from the Black Ring, from the Magisters, but not from other godwoken. What one godwoken does to another is divine business. It must not be interfered with.
The elf raises a bushy eyebrow.
One demands from one's lessers. I am your equal, godwoken. Once, I stand where you stand. My gods chosen, fighting to be the divine. The trials do not kill me, but neither do I triumph. Another becomes divine, and I remain here to serve CANDELIUS and protect his chosen. It is not the place of a knight to reveal such things. We walked your path once. You must discover it yourself, as we did. Turn to the gods. Their guidance alone will lead you. Ralik ever watch over you.
The sallow man's pallid countenance appears within the glass. Silently, unrelentingly, with avarice, he asks you for... The bear gives you a serious look. She opens her mouth wide, her great fangs on display for you. Then...
Can I ask you a philosophical question? Okay then. If a tree falls in a forest and the whole place is covered in death fog, does anyone care? I escaped. Thousands didn't. They barely had the time to scream.
She gives you a long, wet-eyed look. Her lip begins to tremble, which on a bear is an impressive sight. She tries not to cry.
I thought no one cared. I thought no one cared but elves and bears. This gives me hope, this does. Lots of hope. Oh, thank you.
With a sigh, she turns away. The elven priest fervently prays.
Tell us what to do, brave TIR CANDELIUS. The Black Ring are on the threshold, and yet...
Make trade.
The creature runs a black tongue across its maw while staring at you hungrily. For a brief moment, you see row upon row of jagged teeth stretching right back to its gullet.
A distant, hungry place. Your war draws me. Make trade, or leave.
A customer. Perhaps you'd like to trade. Find something to safeguard your...
His lascivious eyes flick over you to skin-crawling effect.
vulnerable flesh. A distant place called Nemesis. I couldn't resist the lure of this world, though. Such bloodshed and despair truly does loosen purse strings. Your gold can't save you. Not against blades.
He gently caresses your arm with a taloned hand.
But perhaps I can. Care to take a peek? Your gold can't save you. Not against blades.
He gently...
But perhaps... Bit ease, sister. We're safe now.
Hear my prayer. Say,
The priestess is oblivious to you. Instead, she's locked in frantic
Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna, save your children.
The priestess's eyes widen as she recognizes the incantation.
Duna is at your side. I will pray for you.
Ho there, hopeful. I belong to TIR. To whom are you sworn? I would not have taken you for a wizard, if such a thing still exists. Can I interest you in a short discussion about the merits of CANDELIUS, the poet of the woods,
The being inside you rumbles a very clear no.
When she learned that I could not crush my own compassion, Solstice deserted. I renounced her, and CANDELIUS came to me. He soothed me with his gentle words, and I was whole once more. I prayed to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pled, you must be ruthless, where I was not. That I do not know. I prayed at each altar, heard nothing but CANDELIUS' voice in the whispers of the trees. CANDELIUS tells me all is well. If it may help you, I wish you well.
Have you been to the temple of Solstice? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Solstice's chosen champion safe? I fear that they are lost, but I thank you for your kindness. I shall pray for your deliverance, and for theirs.
He lowers his head, closes his eyes, and silently begins to pray.
We're safe now.
Almighty Duna, hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless.
This is incredible. What a structure!
There might be nothing like this left in the world. Not since Lucian used the death fog on the elves.
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the true legs had their war. I pray to thee to bring us back, to save us from our end.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept.
She opens her eyes and...
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This is our only chance.
She closes her eyes, a low...
They all shall die, my king.
She stares directly at you.
With the He-Man.
The ghostly tiger bares her teeth at you, a triumphant glint in her eye.
When the God King brings the forest tigers back, and we rise to rule, you shall be the first to die. For you there shall be no return.
The leaves of the altar rustle, a gentle murmur on the breeze. You lean in, a sweet smell wafting around you, the smell of fresh wood, of blooming flowers, of a gentle summer's night. The scent fills your mind, and your vision starts to swim. You blink and find yourself standing in a dark glade.
God woken.
You turn towards the voice and see the broken body of a fawn. A raven is perched upon its head, pecking at the gory... You're about to turn away when the body twitches.
God woken.
The raven turns its gore-streaked beak towards you. Its eyes are a deep bloody red. God woken. It croaks as it takes to the air. Sir, the fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged.
I need to heal. Please, if we are to make it to the Well of Ascension, I need your life's energy.
Your god emerges as a snake, slithering along the ground towards the fawn, where the fawn is thrown into a panic, struggles to its feet, and crashes through the undergrowth, where it falls again, landing broken in a stream. Reflections of moonlight. The snake returns with a satisfied hiss. But as it slithers back, you feel a cold, I see you, Godwoken. It croaks. I see you. The blood-flecked beak lunges at you, hammering at the empty socket where you stumble back in a blind panic. As you calm yourself, you notice the altar is changed with a crescent moon hacked into the wood. As you leave, you can't shake the dull, thudding ache.
Aye, the giant takes notice of its charges. Ask away, Shield. Indeed, Quack.
With ease, sister. We're safe now.
The elf prays hard, his eyes tight shut.
Soon, CANDELIUS will give us the power to smash the ring and all our enemies. Alexander does not rise.
He closes his eyes once more and returns to his...
Godwoken, the mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit. Climb to the heart of the tree. The mother awaits.
Mother, you don't look well. How vulnerable you are. At heart.
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me.
The scion of the Mother Tree. Let me talk to her, please. She and I have business.
The Mother is in danger. A shadow hunts her. You must rid us of the shadow. The Shadow Prince is on this island, seeking our annihilation. He is the master of the House of Shadows. He is a terror that breathes. You know him simply as the Master, Sabine. It is time for vengeance. You must cut off its breath, then bring me its heart.
The Master. Where is he?
He is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of his fork-tongued goddess. Beware, for he brings the shadows with him.
Please, go ahead.
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me. He is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of his fork-tongued goddess, Zol Stissa.
Sabine touches your arm.
Look, it's Sahela.
Sabine, it is so good to see you once more. I must speak with you. It is of the greatest importance.
I am in Fort Joy, but I do not see you there. From the fort I escape, as you do.
At last I see clearly. I know what must be done. The mother is sick. She is weak. Her grip slips at last. You make her so. You kill her scions. You are strong now, Sabine. You are prime scion. You are God-woken. This is a unique opportunity. The impossible is now possible. Kill her. Free us from her tyranny, please. Finish what you start. One more kill. You must strike at her heart. Do this for me. Do this for all of us. Set us free.
You want the Mother Tree dead? Quite the change of heart since last we met.
I know, but now she is weak. I can speak truth. The Mother stops progress. The Mother stops lovers. The Mother forbids. The Mother commands. The Mother plots. The Mother wants vengeance. She is hollow, but all elves want is to live. I know I can count on you, Sabine. You who loves her freedom above all. You must climb the temple to find the Mother's heart, and then you must destroy it. Set yourself free, Sabine. Set us all free.
I will have your head, Seeker.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down. Gareth, I have done you a grave injustice. I was deceived, and I was too weak, too naive to see.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace. Whatever Alexander's reply might have been, it is drowned by Gareth's alarming chuckle.
Godwoken? Have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucien's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken. My own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them. I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
Gareth looks to you, then to Alexander. He digs his teeth into his lower lip until blood seeps out from the tender skin. The silence is thick, yet neither Gareth nor Alexander move.
You are not Damien. You are not Damien. Damien. My sins have been as great as yours, Alexander. I've just been too blind to see them. It's just your father. You could forgive Alexander when I could not, Godwoken. I hope you show me the same kindness. I will meet you aboard the Lady Vengeance when you are ready.
As you approach Alexander, Ifan catches you by the shoulder.
You know how long I've sought Alexander. I need this. Understood.
Ifan strides forwards and feints a punch at Alexander's nose with his right hand. As the Divine Bishop raises his hands to protect himself, Ifan grasps both of his wrists and headbutts him. As Alexander staggers back, blood streaming from his nose, Ifan tightens his grip on Alexander's wrists and spits a question.
Why? Why did you and Lucian send me on a suicide mission to kill the elves? Why did you lie to me?
Alexander wrenches his hands free from Ifan's grasp and holds his broken nose, blood streaming between his shaking fingers.
Why? The same reason we did everything. To protect the realm. What price all of Rivellon against just one portion? Any divine would do the same if it meant saving everything. You should be proud my father picked you. His best right-hand man. He knew you would make it. But he also knew that if he told you the truth, you would falter. He knew you well, Ifan. He knew you'd have to be tricked. But I'm his son. I can be trusted to the end, and I will take any actions necessary for the good of all. Nothing can stop me, not even death.
Ifan draws his weapon. His hands are steady, calm, and controlled as can be. Just as he is about to move towards Alexander, he stops. He looks at you, and he shakes his head and looks away, striding with purpose towards Alexander.
Death stops everyone eventually. You rose from the dead once. You won't rise this time.
He halts, looking you in the eye. As he lowers his weapon, he smiles a shrewd smile, all teeth and promise.
For you, I can stop. For you, I can trust.
If you have something to say, sorcerer, just spit it out. No, quite the opposite, in fact. I am more alive than ever. I walk in my father's footsteps, and soon I shall become the divine. I was born for this duty. As long as he lived, my father groomed me to take his place, to speak for the gods. And make no mistake, divinity is a duty, not a reward. Others may be able to claim the mantle, but only I can shoulder the burden, the responsibility. She had her accomplice, Vredeman, pose as someone who could train me how to master my god-woken powers. But it was a lie. They sought to hinder, not help. While I was being occupied by Vredeman, Dallas began taking over the Order. I confronted them once I returned from the Hall of Echoes, and the pair of them tried to kill me. They must be Black Ring agents, tasked with preventing me from ascending. They won't succeed, though. I know what needs to be done, and I have good, loyal Magister and Paladin companions to help me see that it is done. Another such as you? You mustn't even know how to enter the council yet. Why would you still linger here if you did? Only I have the will, the strength to do what is necessary. And now that those traitors, Dallas and Vredeman, have no influence over me, the way forward is clear. Make no mistake, Godwoken. I do not need to work with you. I will enter the council when I am fit and ready. But you are desperate. That much is clear. Make yourself of use to me, and I shall help you unlock the council. You must strike down the one who leads the Black Ring on this island. He's known as the Sallow Man. My father faced him in battle during the Great War. He's a wicked creature, a master of
Alexander produces an old cowl and mutters an incantation. The cloth glows a cool blue for a moment before settling back.
My father concocted this charm so that he could face the Sallow Man in battle. The cowl has now been laced with its essence. Succeed, and perhaps you can join me inside the council. There we can see who shall be the next divine, once and for all.
You're thinking the same thing. Alexander wants to be the new divine.
Divinity requires a certain strength of character this whippersnapper woefully misses.
We're talking about the same person, right? Trusting Alexander to be divine would be proof of madness.
Over my dead body.
He hardly has his father's qualities. Besides, he's not to be trusted. Didn't that guy pretty much invent Fort Joy? Imagine him as the divine.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zolstissa's chosen champion safe? I was not ready to die. I cannot serve the Lord Zolstissa if I am dead. I pray the temple has not crumbled, and Zolstissa's champion is not dead. Ha! You?
He stands head bowed as the blessing courses through him. He raises his hands before him, marveling at their glow. He looks at you at last, his mouth agape. He sinks to one knee. He struggles to his feet. He swallows hard, then blurts the question.
Who will you destroy to save the kin?
He stares at you in awe. Tears come to the corner of his eyes. He begins to rock back and forth, spellbound in religious ecstasy. He begins to pray.
There shall be a new divine, and he shall be a red-skinned prince. There shall be a new divine, and he shall be a red-skinned prince.
May your reward be as great as your sacrifice. May your
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
My Fort Joy savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again. You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
You, Godwoken? That seems unlikely. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
He nods.
I never would have thought it myself either, but he resurfaced and won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. Now he's set upon becoming divine, just like his father. He broke free from Dallas and Breedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. Them and their white magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now ascension is within sight at last.
He slings a quiver of arrows across his back and nods.
Eyes sharp. The others seem to have made this place into a stronghold. This is where we part ways, I think. Thank you. Until next time.
Step carefully, stranger, and do as the Divine Order tells you. Paladin and Magister are...
She gives you a cool and steady look. She looks to Alexander. With a slow nod, he bids her speak.
I followed Alexander. My loyalty is to him. More of us should be by his side, but not all would leave their posts. Do you have news of Thom? Who was lost?
She listens quietly as you recite the list. Falchard, Laurie Godfrey.
Lord Godfrey was my friend. Many have been lost, and many more shall be lost too, if we don't win in the end. I thank you for the dispatches.
Tears rise at the corner of her eyes, and she turns away.
It's good to be back with my comrades again. I thought I was done for.
Keep your hands where I can see him. Bishop Alexander's our responsibility. We ain't no seekers. We'll die protecting him.